Yo, I got the funniest DM
Tell me. Make me
from.
laugh.
I don't know if I have permission to play this, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Well,
You know Daniel Camargo, right?
oh, see, look, you
Mutual
fucked
friend
up.
of
You put
ours.
out his name. You shouldn't. You should have said, "I'll tell you who it is later." Now you put out his name. Now,
Well, I'll censor that if anything.
all right, all right, all right. If it's bad, it's probably not bad. He's hilarious.
All right, let me see. Yeah, he's funny as fuck, and then
hilarious.
like he's sending me this. He analyzed me and talked about my name to me. Yeah.
That already sounds funny.
Hey bro, I was watching your vids and I always notice that everyone calls you Marty or Michael or Michelle. Oh, Michelle. But since we live in America and we're speaking English and we use the English language, I was dissecting your name a little bit, and it can't be Michelle because Michelle has an extra L and an extra E. And it's not Michael because there's an A in Michael. Your name doesn't have an A. I think it's spelled Michel, right? If that's what your name is, then your name in America in English is Mikel.
Yeah.
It's Mikel. And I think you should start using that name and abandon Marty and use Mikel. Because that's a strong name, bro. Mikel.
Oh man, I said you like how it sounds. I feel like it would be hard to adjust, and then he says this.
Yeah, it would be hard. Because, everyone calls you Marty. But if you think about it, Mikel, like that's a name of knowledge. When I hear my buddy Mikel right here, that person's smart. That's a smart name. That's a wisdom name. That's a name of this guy has a strong, like I think of a mountain, like a hard mountain, Mikel. And like I can talk to Mikel, and Mikel will just like give good advice about life, and he has all types of tips. Marty is like a buddy, Nothing wrong with being a buddy, but why be a buddy when you can be a mountain?
The way he pronounced mountain.
Strongest names that there is in mankind, next to Bruce.
Next to
But
Bruce.
your name isn't Michael, so you can't use that. People that call you Michael, you should shut them down right away, because there's no A.
I just thought it was a pretty interesting message that I needed to share.
He's hilarious, by the way. I love just how he thinks and his humor, because his humor's like, it's very sarcastic. Like he's like a character in himself, and that's what I love about him, because he's fucking like hilarious as a person. Very creative individual. But he does have a point though, if you think about it. Like, who do you know named Mikel? Like that sounds like a biblical name, right?
Yeah, never thought about
And
it,
then,
honestly, until he mentioned
I
it.
mean, like, there aren't that many famous Martys, but there's a decent amount of Martys in the world. But a Mikel, you're gonna remember that name. Oh, it's Mikel. Oh, I know exactly who the fuck that is. Like, sure, Marty, you're like, oh, Marty. Oh, there might be one or two Martys. Like, I'm fucked. You say Nick, there's like 1,000 Nicks.
Right.
But he does have a point.
Yeah. And I could use it for different things, too. Different types of art. There's also music to get into. Mm-hmm. There's also, even drawing. I don't know, whatever, Even directing. I can be known as Mikel or some shit. Or writer, something like that. I don't know.
I mean, but that's
Or a
all in the
producer.
pronunciation. It's not going to work like that, like what you're thinking, because
No, yeah. It has to be something that
different writing.
people already know how to pronounce.
And well, it would,
Because if you read like Shia LaBeouf's name, if you like never heard that name before and you try to read that, like you would mispronounce it for sure.
no, yeah, I get it. But I'm saying, like, as far as, yeah, people automatically would assume it's Michelle.
I mean, I get a mix, bro. To be honest,
People
I get
call you
Michael
Mikkel
all the time. People. Well, yeah, I've gotten that before. Yeah, I got Mitchell. I got Mikkel. I got Michelle for sure. Michael. It's always a mix. You never know. Some people know. Some people are like, oh, it's Michelle. They know because they know someone.
It's Michelle. It's Michelle.
sounds terrible.
You make it sound terrible, bitch.
Oh, right. I'm saying the way I'm saying it sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does. But it's something to think about.
Yeah. I
love
like
the
it.
fact that other people can observe me like that and actually find out something that I'm not even aware of, you know?
Yeah. It's your name. You didn't know shit about it. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name is like super common. I remember multiple times in my life I've been in classes where I would have 3 Nicholases. So they'll look at us and be like, oh, you're fucking Nick 1, Nick 2, and Nick 3.
Yeah, your name is not special at all.
Absolutely not.